Hello, 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 hello. My name is Claire. Welcome back to my channel, Cool Claire ASMR. So, for today's video, I will be doing another draw with me, but this time I will be doing the line work in pen for the ultimate tracing experience. So, today's subject is Wednesday Addams, but specifically Jenna Ortega's Wednesday Addams from the new Netflix show, as I just binge watched it and completely loved it, and the entire aesthetic of the show was very inspiring, so I decided to draw her portrait. But I have been a Wednesday fan for a while. I wanted to share this little Halloween 2007 me dressed up as Wednesday in a very cheap Walmart wig. And my parents are Morticia and Gomez. Can I give this face? Very straight-faced. Alright, let's switch view and get started. Alrighty guys, here is the close-up view of my Wednesday drawing. Got her bangs and her braids. This one's on fire though, and she's got a little hole burning in her shirt here. And her neck is separating, and her eyes are melting. So today the plan is just to get the line work done with my trusty pen here. And if you guys like this, then I can make another one finishing the piece. Alrighty. So I've never had to do line work with this like tripod in my face, so we'll see how this goes. But I usually like to start with like the small details, like her nose here. And since the blood's coming out, so I completely loved the new Wednesday series on Netflix, if that wasn't entirely obvious by me drawing some fan art. But I knew it was gonna be like cute because the Addams family and Wednesday are such good characters, but I really loved it, and Jenna Ortega absolutely killed it as Wednesday. Oh, how much of this? I guess I'll do a little. Okay. And then we'll go to her lips here. And Wednesday would be giving us a little smirk as her head was being decapitated. Kind of hard for me to see what I'm doing with this light in my face. Trying to get some of the details here. Okay. Now we'll work on her eyes. And obviously this drawing is based off of the new series version of Wednesday because it looks like the actress, but also she has bangs, which I quite like Wednesday with bangs actually. I think it looks looks pretty good. But obviously I've exaggerated some features here. Her eyes are very large, and I made her cheekbones more prominent and more haunting and ghoulish. As it is still a pretty stylized piece. I think it fits the vibe. And I decided, I've never done like a line work video before, but I feel like, you know, we like tracing in the ASMR community, and doing line work is like the ultimate tracing. So it's kind of hypnotic. Also, I realized I just like did that line there when I shouldn't have, but that's okay. I can always make the red more bold or what have you as needed. Okay. Like also cut her eyelid a lot, but that's okay, I guess. We will improvise. It makes me angry a little bit actually, but it's okay. These things always happen, and then we just improvise by making the line thicker. Now she kind of has like the 60 eyeliner going. And then I did very thin eyelashes. And I like that. I think it looks really cool. Okay, there we go. There's one eye. Do her little chin here. And, okay. Trying to do this other eye will be hard. I'm looking through the... Definitely, if you've watched the show, channeling Xavier right now by drawing Wednesday. But lately I've been feeling very inspired to make art, hence 2 art ASMR videos in a row. But everything, like the aesthetics of the show, is just so good. It was hard to not draw from it. And Wednesday just seems like the obvious candidate because she is just such a amazing character. I also kind of want to draw from the dance scene, but I figured this more classic Wednesday look was a good place to start. And of course I had to add my own stylistic twist to it. Okay. Alright, let's add... Okay, see? I messed up both sides, so now they're equal. Okay, let's do these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 eyelashes on the bottom. Alright, let's draw these Halloween cheeks. Try not to mess it up too bad. A little bit, not bad though. Alrighty. But yeah, I'm really in love with this series, and I hope it gets picked up for a second season, which I would find it hard to imagine that it didn't, because it broke like the Stranger Things season 4 viewing record. So yeah, but you know, something could happen, I guess. But I think it's fine. But I don't really know where they're gonna go with season 2 after the kind of like cliffhanger ending. But I mean, obviously they're gonna go with Wednesday's spoiler alert, Wednesday's stalker storyline, but I'm just kind of interested where that storyline's gonna go. Alright, so here we have her decapitated, but kind of like almost her neck has separated like a science experiment of water and oil. Her two sides of her neck have separated from each other, almost in a chemical way. And there's some parts floating just in the middle. And we have kind of a more three-dimensional look going on than I usually do, because I have like the 2 layers, and then I have like the collar of her shirt in the back. Okay. My hand is also kind of like slipping a little bit because when I lit the candle, I got wax on it. Okay, there. All these little pieces. So if you've watched this series, I would love to hear your theories or opinions on it. And if you have no idea, then go watch it right now. Just kidding. But I absolutely love the 90s Addams Family movies, so like I said, I was like, I don't know how this is gonna be, but like I said, I was pleasantly surprised. And I know a lot of people were getting kind of passionate about the casting and critiquing it, but honestly, like, not that her parents are a small part of the series, but I mean, they really kind of are. Obviously, they have their own plot lines in relation to the main storyline, but you know, Wednesday's casting is obviously most important. She's the main character, and they absolutely nailed their choice, and she did a great job, so I don't really mind. And obviously, like, Gomez not being like super attractive or whatever is like doesn't even matter. Raul Julia's Gomez will forever be iconic though, so you know, nobody can do it better than him. And I love that Christina Ricci played such a big part in the series too. I think that's really like nice. She got to have her own moment. in relation to a show based on a character that she played so well in the 90s movies. Okay. I don't know how much of this like little flame I'm gonna be able to draw, because I'm not like super happy with the way I sketched that. So we'll just kind of go around it for now. Okay, there we go. Okay, so next we have her lovely hair. So I have this part of the braid. I guess I can just do it very lightly. That is on fire. Because drawing braids is awful, and this was one way to not have to draw 2 whole braids. But that's my takeaway from this drawing. I don't like drawing braids very much, but I did do a better job than I have in the past, because I remember a long time ago I drew a picture of like a ballerina, not even a ballerina, but like actually I think she was a ballerina. I'm trying to remember, but anyway, it was a photo of a girl from Tumblr that had flowers in her braid. And if you watch my video from last week of me painting, I talked about how, like, in the very beginning of me really getting into drawing, I would just draw pictures that I saw on Tumblr, and that was one of the pictures I drew, was this ballerina with flowers in her braid, and drawing the braid is the most infuriating thing. And I feel like that is the last time I drew a braid before this drawing. So I feel quite pleased with myself with how it turned out. This pen is kind of failing me a little bit. There was a piece of paper there. I don't know if the camera can see it. But anyway. But it's still not perfect, for sure. I feel like some of it's a little too whatever, but it's okay. I did my best. And every drawing or piece of artwork that I make, I am certainly learning something. So I like to keep learning and challenging myself. Even though I do draw similar things quite a bit, I like to add new elements or try to improve upon things that I've done in the past. Because there for a while I really was truly drawing something over and over again and not making any variations on it. And I mean, I think that's good sometimes, because you're like, okay, I found my style and I want to perfect this thing that I'm doing, but then you're also not growing as an artist. So like I said, I've been trying to kind of branch out, hence like doing something like drawing fan art, which is something that I really don't do very often. I know a lot of artists that are especially popular online draw a lot of fan art because that's what people respond to the most, because it's, you know, already has an emotional attachment to the artwork that they're making. And that's how a lot of artists online like get a following, is drawing fan art. So it's not that I don't like drawing fan art, because obviously this piece has been very fun to draw, but I just prefer to draw my own originals. But I don't mind kind of mirroring the two ideas like I have here by not just drawing a picture of her, but, you know, making it in my own style. styling is enjoyable. And I feel like Wednesday herself, I think I said this earlier, but really suits the style of art that I already make that's kind of like dark sometimes or gory. Like not really like a lot, but you know, it just has that kind of scary tone to it sometimes. So I think she was a natural candidate for my artwork. Alright, we're gonna try to do something with this. That resembles a burning hole of fabric. Trying to take up some space with this here. Kind of like fire's like laying down almost. Okay, I think that's kind of cool. And then I gotta do her bangs and eyebrows. Alrighty. And most of this, when I color, it'll be black, but we'll still get a nice solid line work going. And in the reference image that I was looking at, her braids, the highlights almost have like a blue tone to them, so I think I will incorporate similar coloring. Oops. Let's fix that. And that's when me kind of going all over the place, her hair being black pays off because you can just cover up your mistakes. Alrighty. And then she has her little eyebrows. She's looking so delighted to be dying. Her line when she almost gets smashed by the gargoyle, it's like, well, at least I'd have an imaginative death. So I'm giving her an imaginative death here. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Here is the final sketch. If you would like to see me finish this drawing and do the color and everything, let me know in the comments below. I don't have enough storage on my computer to do it all in one video, otherwise I would. But I hope you found this relaxing. And here, I'll let you get a good look at it. I hope you have a good day.